Normal power management suffers from the same problem as saving for retirement. You incur the cost up front, in this case a darker monitor or slower computer, but don't reap the benefits, in this case a longer battery life, until further down the road. This is made worse by the fact that the battery meter on your laptop updates infrequently, which means that it doesn't capture the effects of short-term changes in power management settings or system events. FatBatt creates a real-time model based on what's going on your computer, your battery status, and your power management settings. This allows you to easily and quickly choose the most appropriate settings that balance their cost and benefit. In addition, FatBatt also shows you how much your laptop will charge in a given amount of time and tells you the total time until you're fully charged. Though there are many power management settings available to change on your laptop, two of the most significant are monitor brightness and CPU speed. Most people know how to change their brightness, but CPU speed is a different story, as it requires you to navigate several levels of menus to be able to modify its settings. FatBatt centralizes these two important controls, lowering the cost of adjusting them to fit your situation and providing the feedback you need to choose the appropriate value. This makes it much easier to have a meaningful impact on the life of your battery. Though your operating system can change your settings when you unplug your computer, it fails to grasp the difference between when you're sitting on the couch at home and when you're sitting on an airplane getting ready for a 3-hour flight. It's left to you to change your settings each time your situation changes or suffer the consequences. FatBatt tracks the availability of known wireless networks to make this process transparent. When you're at home or at a coffee shop you frequent, your laptop uses one group of settings to maximize your comfort. When you get on an airplane, a more aggressive group of settings maximizes your battery life. This change happens without your intervention, ensuring you use the right settings for the situation. You might not notice when a background task such as an antivirus update starts while you're in a meeting. You will notice the effect, though, a drastically reduced battery life. Each active task on your computer shortens your battery life, especially intensive tasks that require a lot of resources. These tasks often run without any user intervention, which means that most of the time you won't notice them until it's too late. These battery vampires can have a huge negative impact on your battery life. FatBatt monitors running processes and will alert you if a process begins to use a lot of resources. You then have the option to kill the process and run it at a more appropriate time. Of course, sometimes you might want a process to run regardless of its energy cost. FatBatt enables you to ignore an intensive process for either the current battery discharge or forever. With these features, we have found that it's possible to greatly improve battery life. On my laptop, for instance, my battery can last from about an hour and a half all the way up to 3.5 hours depending on my settings. We hope you get as much out of FatBatt as we do. If you have any questions or comments, please find us on Twitter, we're @TheFatBatt, or send us an email at thefatbat@miserware.com.